It's like these two kids reading a story about where the sky met the earth, or like Lafayette, or what the folklore of that looks like. What do you want to know? Tell me a little bit about these letters. I'm legit writing kind of the title card of the piece. By writing the title of it on top of it, it gives people like that underdog, like that push on the swing, to just encourage them to like ask a little bit more about what the mural might be about. Maybe you might go a little bit deeper, or maybe it just solves it for you, or lets you think about the piece in a different way. Just like when an artist, like a singer-songwriter, musician, makes a song, and they have to give their song a title, right? And like, hey, people would call into the radio and be like, hey, can you play Peaches and Cream by 112? Or like, Halo by Beyonce, or whatever. Like, you have to say the title of the piece so you can hear that song. So kind of in that same way, I'm putting the title of this piece on the mural itself, so that when people talk about it, they might refer to the piece with its title, instead of like having to try to describe it like, oh yeah, there's like these two kids and they're like reading a book, and like one's wearing a Jaguar mask. And so it's always good to kind of be able to organize art this way and give it a title and give it a reference point, so it's just like any person could just be like, oh, Cielo y La Tierra, the earth and the sky, like that painting. But also within the text, I'm allowing kind of each letter to kind of take on its own character, its own style, its own font. Some of it's just kind of handwritten. Some of it's like legit, like a legit font that's measured out and has pointy edges and straight lines. And I think that's also part of the characterization of the piece itself, that some of it's very hyper-realistic to some degree, and then it's also very imaginative in another way, kind of like a children's book. So some of my favorite things to do with artwork and public art is to play with the spectrum of art making and art styles.